Big story in Tennessee. State lawmakers there just passed a new law to crack down on teenage bullying, and it comes with an interesting penalty. Now, any minor found guilty of bullying or cyberbullying in Tennessee juvenile court will lose their driving privileges for 1 year. The law passed Tennessee's legislature with bipartisan support. You are a big fan of this.
I am a fan of this because we've done so many stories where it leads to suicide. Bullying can lead to suicide, and this includes cyberbullying. And I'm sure they'd have to prove it goes to the extreme because we all like freedom of speech. But yet, if it's harassing someone, if it's putting someone at risk and their life in danger, then I'm all in favor of this. I think it holds people accountable, and these teenagers need to know you can't do this. You're going to lose your privilege to drive. And that's a big deal for teenagers.
Yeah, it is.
For
it's
us,
a hinge point in their lives.
For New Yorkers, we take a taxi. But
well, in Jersey, we just drive fast. Some of us, not everybody. Paul?
So, no, I don't drive fast. I don't even own a car. So anyway, I think a couple of things to tease out here. First of all, the law exists already. This is just an added penalty, and you have to be of driving age, right? But they actually have this for younger ages as well who can't drive yet. So the metric becomes what happens when, by the way, Tennessee doesn't have a minimum age for criminal responsibility. So if you're 12 years old, you're getting charged with an A misdemeanor. That could be life-changing.
Wow.
I just hope that it's applied with, judiciously.
Right.
But also, here's another way I hope it's applied. This is a red state passed this, Tennessee, so more power to them because I agree, Ainsley, this is the kind of thing that's long overdue considering the impact of bullying. What happens if we get teachers bullying students, let's say, on trans issues and things like that? Because that is bullying. We've seen all kinds of cases like that. I bet you we get a case where the parents say, my kid's being bullied into a curriculum he or she doesn't want. Now, we've had that big SCOTUS decision. It'll take a while for that thing to devolve down. So this thing is going to have to get used. They're going to have to bang it up a little bit to get it working. But it doesn't say it's got to be student on student.
Well, that's fascinating. Nicole?
You know, when I first read this headline, I was like, whoa, 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 this is an overreach of the state. I mean, it's taking away basic accountability of the parents and the schools and disciplining children. But then when you actually read into it and you realize that this is for kids who have been found guilty of bullying or cyberbullying, obviously it's a greater crime. I became for it, kind of to Ainsley's point, to the sense that driving for this age group is a big deal. Because right now what happens, maybe they get incarcerated, but most often it's pay a fine and do community service. Well, that community service, if their record gets expunged, when they go to college, the community service is on they get to put that on their application. So it's actually a benefit for them. So there isn't really a big consequence to them. So by having an additive, some sort of additional punishment, I think is the right thing to do, and you want to hit them where it hurts. But I think it goes beyond just taking away their ability to drive, because this could fuel and make bullying even worse. They can continue to bully. It doesn't change their behavior. So I think they should have some mandatory therapy and to see the consequences of their actions. We know that the internet is a dangerous place, especially for this very vulnerable population.
Yeah, this is part of Tennessee's larger effort to really stymie bullying. So this is on the heels of legislatively, they've taken active steps to define bullying better and cyberbullying. And so this is that next step. I also love that it underscores an additional point, which is that driving is a privilege. That you don't get to just drive, right? And they have carve-outs for driving to work and church and school, but I think it underscores that, number one, that kids are held to an account, right? That's the whole point. And also that there are measures that they can use that will actually hit them where it hurts. So while it might not seem like a sort of a clear nexus, I think the whole point is kids, it will resonate with kids, but I like that you emphasize that point that they were already found guilty. That's egregious. If they're in criminal court to begin with, that's
egregious.
egregious.
Really bad.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, well, and you were talking about that. There is no minimum age.
Yeah, Tennessee doesn't have a minimum age. So, again, you'd like to think that you're not going to end up changing a 12-year-old's life who did something foolish forever, right? Because an A misdemeanor is right below a felony. Serious business. So, again, it has to be applied judiciously. You'd like to think that they've marbled that into how it's going to happen. But that said, give them their due. It's a good idea for kids.
Yeah, and maybe parents would say something like what you said, Nicole. Look, we need to get you a little therapy to make sure that whatever's going on with you, you find a different way to channel it.
They need to understand the consequences to their actions.
When I was 16 and I got a couple speeding tickets and my insurance was revoked because I was under 18, guess what I did? I drove well after that. I followed the speed limits after that,
You
right?
still go fast.
Within reason.
Yeah, she's a great
It's
driver.
cyberbullying.
She
I
drives
wonder
fun
if they could
stuff,
say,
too.
You're not allowed to have social media. You're not allowed to have a phone.
Yeah, we're taking your
Yeah.
phone.
How
Great would that be?
Oh, yeah.
Because that's what it essentially is. When we got in trouble in high school, our parents put us on restriction.
Take
You had-
away
yeah,
what
yeah.
was misused.
Something
Oh, my
that we
God.
liked was taken away.
Hey, it's Will Kane. Click here to subscribe to the Fox News channel on YouTube. It's the best way to get our latest interviews and highlights. And click to subscribe to the Will Kane podcast for full episodes right now.